Hey, coin collectors and enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of rare and valuable coins, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're diving deep into the world of Lincoln 1-cent pennies, specifically, the ultra-rare and highly valuable ones that could be worth millions. These are the top 20 most valuable and ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies that are making collectors go crazy in the numismatic world. So make sure to stay tuned, because some of these coins may just surprise you with their insane prices. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket that could fetch you a staggering $43,000 today. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, sit tight because in this video, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1963 Lincoln 1-cent coin, its intriguing history, and why this humble penny has become a star in the numismatic world. Let's get started. Before we talk about the 1963 penny specifically, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. The design underwent changes over the years, with the reverse featuring the iconic wheat ears from 1909 to 1958, and then transitioning to the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. By 1963, the Lincoln cent was already a familiar staple in American currency. But what makes the 1963 version so special? Let's find out. Now, let's talk about the 1963 Lincoln penny itself. Here are the key features you need to know. Features Abraham Lincoln's profile, designed by Victor David Brenner. Look closely at the details of Lincoln's hair and facial features. These can impact a coin's grade and value. The Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959. If you look carefully, you'll even spot tiny representations of Lincoln's statue in the memorial's center. Mint mark, the D below the date signifies it was minted in Denver. Composition, made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that rich reddish-brown tone. However, pennies struck in pristine condition, called red grades, are much more valuable than those that have toned over time. Now to the million-dollar question, or rather, the $43,000 question. Why is this coin so valuable? Condition and grade. The value of a coin largely depends on its grade. A 1963 Lincoln penny in average circulated condition is worth only a few cents. However, coins graded as MS-67 or higher, mint state, by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command astronomical prices. In fact, it's the rarity of finding a near-perfect 1963 penny that drives up its value. Minting errors. Some 1963 pennies feature minting errors like doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. These errors make the coin unique and highly sought after by collectors. Copper bullion value. While the intrinsic copper value of a single penny is minimal, the metal's historical significance adds a layer of collectability. Historical significance. Coins from this era are nostalgic for many collectors, as they represent a simpler time in U.S. history. This emotional connection can drive up demand. Let's take a look at some recent auctions to understand how valuable this coin can be. In 2021, a 1963 Lincoln penny graded as MS-67 plus red sold for an impressive $43,000. This record-breaking sale showcased the coin's potential value. Another example is a coin with a unique die clash error that fetched over $20,000 in a high-profile auction. These examples highlight why it's worth taking a second look at your coin jar or old collections. Step-by-step guide showing a coin being inspected, weighed, and graded. If you think you might have a valuable 1963 Lincoln penny, here are some steps to follow. Inspect the coin. Use a magnifying glass to check for mint marks, errors, and overall condition. Weigh the coin. A standard 1963 penny should weigh 3.11 grams. Significant deviations could indicate a counterfeit or an experimental minting error. Consult a grading service. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which is critical for determining its value. Check for errors. Look for doubled dies, die cracks, or repunched mint marks. Even minor errors can add thousands to the coin's value. If you're looking to sell or start collecting, here are some pro tips. Do your research. Familiarize yourself with coin values and recent auction results. Protect your coins. Store them in airtight holders to prevent damage. Get a second opinion. Consult multiple experts before selling a potentially valuable coin. Use reputable platforms when selling. Stick to trusted auction houses or online marketplaces like eBay with verified buyers. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1963 D. Lincoln 1-cent coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, remember that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So, check those piggy banks, drawers, and old coin collections. You never know what you might find. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting coin stories. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins to discuss one of the most sought-after pieces in the numismatic world, the 1976 Lincoln 1-cent coin. That's right, this seemingly humble penny is worth an astonishing $81,928 in today's market. But how did this coin, originally worth just a single cent, become such a valuable collector's item? Stick around because we're about to uncover its history, key features, and what makes it so incredibly valuable. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your numismatic journey, this video has something for everyone. The history of the 1976 Lincoln cent. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a historical figure rather than the usual Lady Liberty design. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin's obverse features a detailed portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse originally showcased 2 wheat stalks, later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. Fast forward to 1976. This was a year of celebration in the United States as the nation marked its bicentennial anniversary. While the 1976 quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins received special bicentennial designs, the penny retained its traditional look. But not all 1976 Lincoln cents are created equal. Some became incredibly rare, and that's what makes this story so intriguing. Why is the 1976 Lincoln cent so rare? So, what makes the 1976 Lincoln penny worth tens of thousands of dollars? There are several factors. Minting errors, one of the biggest reasons for the rarity and value of some 1976 pennies is minting errors. Errors like double die averse, DDO, off-center strikes, or even missing mint marks can turn a regular penny into a collector's dream. For example, some 1976 pennies were struck without a mint mark, making them exceedingly rare. High-grade specimens. The condition of the coin plays a massive role in its value. Coins graded as MS, mint state, 67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. Even the smallest blemish can significantly reduce a coin's grade and therefore, its value. Material composition. While most 1976 Lincoln cents were made from a 95% copper and 5% zinc alloy, a few rare specimens were accidentally struck on planchets intended for other coins, such as dimes. These off-metal strikes are incredibly valuable to collectors. Historical significance coins from milestone years like 1976 naturally attract more attention. Combine this with the other factors, and you have the perfect storm for a highly valuable coin. How to identify a valuable 1976 Lincoln cent? If you think you might have a valuable 1976 Lincoln penny, here's what to look for. Mint mark. Check for the mint mark, which is located below the year on the obverse side of the coin. In 1976, pennies were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Coins without a mint mark are rarer and potentially more valuable. Condition. Examine the coin's condition carefully. Does it have a shiny, unblemished surface? Are the details on Lincoln's portrait sharp and well-defined? If so, you might have a high-grade coin. Errors. Look for any unusual features, such as doubling on the date or letters, an off-center strike, or even a different metal composition. You might need a magnifying glass or a microscope to spot these details. Weight: a standard 1976 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. If your coin's weight is significantly different, it could have been struck on the wrong planchet. Current market value now. Let's talk money. As of today, a high-grade 1976 Lincoln penny in pristine condition can fetch up to $81,928 at auction. Coins with rare errors or unique features can go even higher. For example, a 1976 penny with a double die obverse could sell for tens of thousands of dollars, depending on its condition and the severity of the error. How to sell your 1976 Lincoln cent. If you believe you have a valuable 1976 penny, here are the steps to take. Get it graded. The first step is to have your coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade will give potential buyers confidence in your coin's authenticity and condition. Consult an expert. Reach out to a reputable coin dealer or numismatist to get an expert opinion on your coin's value. Choose the right platform. You can sell your coin through an auction house, a coin dealer, or online platforms like eBay. Be sure to research the best option for your specific coin. Set realistic expectations. While stories of six-figure sales are exciting, keep in mind that not every 1976 penny will fetch such a high price. The coin's grade, rarity, and market demand all play a role in determining its value. Tips for collectors. For those looking to start or expand their coin collection, here are some tips. Educate yourself. Learn about coin grading, minting errors, and the history of U.S. coins. Knowledge is power in the world of numismatics. Invest in quality tools. A good magnifying glass, a scale, and a reference guide are essential for identifying valuable coins. Network with other collectors. Join coin clubs or online forums to connect with fellow enthusiasts. Sharing knowledge and experiences can help you grow as a collector. Be patient. Rare coins don't show up every day. Keep hunting, and don't give up if you don't strike gold right away. The 1976 Lincoln 1-cent coin is a shining example of how even the smallest and most overlooked pieces of currency can hold incredible value. Whether it's due to minting errors, historical significance, or sheer rarity, this coin has earned its place in the numismatic spotlight. If you've got a 1976 penny lying around, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hand. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin stories. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin or if you have any questions about today's topic. Until next time, happy collecting! Welcome back to our channel, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on a hidden gem that could be hiding in your pocket change or old coin jar, the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary penny, minted over 4 decades ago, has a current market value of $45,872. But why is this coin so special, and what makes it worth such a staggering amount? Stick around as we uncover its history, unique features, and what to look for if you think you might have one in your possession. The history of the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin. The Lincoln 1-cent coin has been a staple of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which replaced the original wheat ears design in 1959. By 1981, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies annually to meet the growing demand for small change. The D Mint mark on this coin indicates it was minted in Denver, one of the 3 primary mints responsible for producing pennies at the time, alongside Philadelphia and San Francisco. While most 1981 Lincoln pennies are common and worth their face value, a select few have unique characteristics that elevate their worth into the tens of thousands. These rare coins are the ones we'll be focusing on today. Why is the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin so valuable? Several factors contribute to the extraordinary value of the 1981 Lincoln 1-cent coin. Minting errors. Minting errors are a major reason why certain coins become highly valuable. For the 1981 penny, known errors include double die obverse and reverses, off-center strikes, and die cracks. These errors occur during the minting process and make the coin unique, turning a simple penny into a collector's dream. High-grade condition. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, in mint-state condition can fetch astronomical prices. A 1981 D Lincoln penny graded as MS67 or higher is incredibly rare, which drives up its value. Copper composition. In 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from 95% copper pennies to a copper-plated zinc composition to save costs. This makes the 1981 penny one of the last years of predominantly copper coins, adding to its historical and material value. Collector demand. Demand among collectors for unique and rare pennies has been steadily increasing. The 1981 D Lincoln penny, with its combination of historical significance, potential errors, and high-grade examples, is a sought-after piece in the numismatic community. What to look for in a 1981 D Lincoln 1-cent coin? If you're lucky enough to come across a 1981 D Lincoln penny, here are the key features and errors to check for. The D mint mark. Ensure the coin has a clear D mint mark under the year on the obverse. This indicates it was minted in Denver. Double die error. Look closely at the inscriptions such as Liberty in God We Trust, and the date. A double die error will show slight overlapping or shadowing in the letters and numbers. High-grade condition. Check the coin's condition. A penny with no scratches, wear, or discoloration is more likely to be graded highly and therefore more valuable. Weight. Pre-1982 pennies are 95% copper and should weigh 3.11 grams. If your coin's weight differs significantly, it might indicate a minting error or a rare transitional piece. Striking errors. Examine the edges and overall strike quality. Off-center strikes, die cracks, or other imperfections can make your coin one of a kind. The current market value of the 1981 D Lincoln penny as of today, the highest auction price recorded for a 1981 D Lincoln 1-cent coin is an astounding $45,872. This price was achieved for a penny in pristine mint state condition with an MS67 grade and a strikingly rare minting error. Such coins are incredibly scarce, with only a handful known to exist. However, even coins in slightly lower grades or with minor errors can still be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. So, it's always worth checking your change or consulting a professional numismatist if you think you've found something special. How to protect and sell your valuable coin. If you believe you have a valuable 1981 D Lincoln penny, here are some tips to protect and sell it. Handle with care. Always handle your coin by its edges to avoid damaging the surface. Use gloves if possible. Store properly. Keep your coin in a protective case or holder to prevent scratches, tarnish, or other damage. Get it graded. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can significantly increase its value. Research the market. Check recent auction results and collector forums to understand the current demand and pricing for your coin. Choose the right platform. You can sell your coin through online marketplaces, auction houses, or coin dealers. Be sure to choose a reputable platform to get the best price. The 1981 D Lincoln 1-cent coin is a prime example of how something as ordinary as a penny can turn out to be a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. Its unique history, rare errors, and high-grade examples make it a sought-after piece among collectors. So, the next time you come across a handful of change, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just find a 1981 D Lincoln penny hiding in plain sight, waiting to change your fortune. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating coin stories and valuable tips. And as always, happy hunting! Welcome back, coin enthusiasts! If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're uncovering the hidden treasures in your pocket change. Today, we're talking about a coin that's seemingly humble, the 1985 Lincoln 1-cent coin. But trust me, this penny has a story that makes it extraordinary. Let's start by taking a closer look at the coin itself. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1985, this classic design was still going strong, but what makes this year so special? 1985 was an interesting year in U.S. history. Ronald Reagan was in his second term as president, the country was booming with technological innovations, and inflation was impacting the prices of everyday items. While pennies may have been undervalued back then, the U.S. Mint was working hard to ensure their quality and circulation. The 1985 Lincoln penny was produced in large quantities at three main U.S. mints: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark; Denver, D Mint Mark; and San Francisco, S Mint Mark for proof coins. Over 5 billion pennies were struck that year, making it a common coin in theory. What makes the 1985 penny valuable? Now, let's get into the juicy details. What makes some 1985 Lincoln pennies worth tens of thousands of dollars while most are worth just 1 cent? First, condition is everything. Coins graded by professional organizations like PCGS or NGC can fetch massive premiums if they're in pristine condition, known as mint state 67 or higher. Out of the billions of pennies minted, only a handful have survived in such exceptional quality. Second, errors or variations can skyrocket a coin's value. Collectors hunt for unique flaws like double die errors, off-center strikes, or even rare composition anomalies. For the 1985 penny, any such errors make it a must-have for collectors. In the coin collecting world, there's always that one sale that leaves everyone speechless. For the 1985 Lincoln penny, that sale happened recently when a near-perfect example sold at auction for an astonishing $71,987. That's right, over $71,000 for a single penny. Imagine finding that in your spare change. It just goes to show how valuable even the smallest details can be in the coin world. How to check your 1985 pennies. So, how can you tell if your 1985 penny is worth a fortune? Here's what to look for. Condition. Start by checking the coin's condition. Is it shiny and free of scratches or wear? If yes, you might be holding a gem. Errors and varieties. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for errors like doubling on the date, lettering, or Lincoln's profile. Even a tiny flaw could mean big bucks. Mint mark. Check for a mint mark or lack thereof. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint won't have a mint mark, while Denver and San Francisco coins will. Grading. Finally, consider getting your coin graded by a professional. A certified grade can significantly increase its value. Current market value. The market for 1985 Lincoln pennies is hotter than ever. While a typical penny might fetch only a few dollars, coins in top condition or with unique features can command tens of thousands of dollars. The current record stands at $71,987, but who knows, your coin could be the next to break it. The 1985 Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how something so small can hold incredible value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about what's in your pocket, keep an eye out for these hidden gems. Who knows? You might just strike gold, or copper, in this case. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Until next time, happy hunting. Welcome back, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins. Imagine owning a simple 1-cent coin that could fetch a jaw-dropping $45,000 in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 1987 D Lincoln 1-cent coin. What makes it so valuable? What's its history? And how can you spot one if you're lucky? Stay tuned, because this video is packed with details you won't want to miss. To understand the value of this extraordinary coin, let's first talk about its history. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has undergone various changes in its design and composition over the years. By the 1980s, the Lincoln penny was being struck in massive quantities. However, among the billions of pennies produced in 1987, something special happened at the Denver Mint. And that's what makes the 1987 D Lincoln penny so remarkable. The 1987 Lincoln penny was produced in two main locations, the Philadelphia Mint, which issued coins with no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked with a small d beneath the date. The Denver Mint produced over 4.6 billion pennies that year, which might make you think that the 1987 D Lincoln cent is far from rare. But here's where the story gets interesting. Among these billions of coins, certain errors and unique qualities turned a few of them into highly sought-after treasures. Before we dive into the specifics of what makes this coin worth $45,000, let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse, we have the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be seen at the bottom edge of the bust. The reverse features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. These design elements are consistent with pennies minted from 1959 through 2008. Now, you might wonder, what could possibly make such a common coin so valuable? Let's break it down. The value of the 1987 D Lincoln cent comes down to a few key factors: errors, condition, rarity, and demand. Let's explore these one by one. First, let's talk about mint errors. Error coins are the holy grail for collectors. For the 1987 D Lincoln cent, the most notable errors include off-center strikes, doubled dies, and even coins struck on the wrong planchet. One of the most famous examples is a coin that exhibits a significant doubling of Lincoln's profile or the date, creating what's known as a double die obverse. These errors are incredibly rare and can skyrocket the value of a coin. Next up is condition. The value of any coin is heavily influenced by its state of preservation. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations like the PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. A grade of MS65 or higher, indicating a gem uncirculated coin with minimal marks, is essential for the 1987 D Lincoln cent to reach its top market value. Coins in perfect MS70 condition are exceedingly rare and can fetch astronomical prices at auctions. Rarity is another crucial factor. Although billions of 1987 D pennies were minted, only a tiny fraction of them exhibit the errors or pristine condition that collectors covet. Combine this rarity with strong demand among collectors, and you've got a recipe for a high-value coin. In recent years, the popularity of error coins has surged, pushing prices even higher. So, how does the 1987 D Lincoln penny stack up at auctions? In 2023, a near-perfect example of this coin with a double die obverse and an MS67 grade sold for an astonishing $45,000. This record-breaking sale has collectors scouring their change jars in hopes of finding one just like it. Now that you know the history and value of the 1987 D Lincoln cent, how can you identify one? Here are some tips. Check the mint mark, look for the small d beneath the date on the obverse. Inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass or coin microscope to spot doubling on the date or Lincoln's profile. Examine the condition, look for coins with minimal scratches, no discoloration, and strong luster. Get it graded. If you believe you have a valuable coin, send it to a professional grading service for certification. So, the next time you come across a 1987 D Lincoln penny, don't overlook it. That tiny coin in your pocket change might just be worth a fortune. Check your old jars, piggy banks, and coin collections. You never know what you might find. Thank you for joining us on this exciting journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more treasure hunting tips. And tell us in the comments, what rare coin are you hoping to find? Until next time, happy collecting! Hey there, coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're exploring a penny that might just be sitting in your pocket or coin jar, the 1988 Lincoln 1-cent coin. What makes this humble penny worth an astonishing $32,009 in today's market? Stick around as we uncover its incredible history, unique features, and how to spot one that could make you rich. Let's rewind the clock to 1988. Ronald Reagan had just left office, George H.W. Bush was the new president, and the United States Mint was as busy as ever, producing billions of coins for circulation. Among them was the Lincoln 1-cent coin, a piece of currency that millions of Americans used daily without a second thought. Little did they know, some of these pennies would become hidden treasures for collectors decades later. The 1988 Lincoln cent is part of the iconic Lincoln penny series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1988, the design featured Victor David Brenner's classic profile of Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse showcased the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo that had been in use since 1959. So, what's the big deal about the 1988 penny? Well, it all comes down to rare errors and subtle variations. Most 1988 pennies were made with standard features and materials, but a few exceptional coins slipped through the cracks. These coins are what collectors dream of finding. Let's talk about mint marks. In 1988, pennies were struck at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins from Philadelphia had no mint mark, Denver pennies had a small d, and San Francisco coins bore an S, often signifying proof coins. In total, over 11 billion pennies were minted that year, about 6 billion in Philadelphia, 5 billion in Denver, and a smaller number of proofs in San Francisco. With numbers like these, you might think finding a valuable 1988 penny would be impossible, but it's all about the details. The first factor that can skyrocket the value of a 1988 penny is an error. Errors happen during the minting process and make a coin unique. Some of the most famous errors include off-center strikes, doubled dies, and repunched mint marks. These errors not only make a coin rare but also incredibly desirable to collectors. Take a look at this. A 1988 penny with a double die reverse, where the lettering or Lincoln Memorial appears doubled. This type of error can turn an ordinary penny into a 4- or 5-figure treasure. Another key factor is the transition error involving the reverse design. Some 1988 pennies were struck using a reverse die intended for 1989 coins, which had slight design differences. These transitional errors are extremely rare and highly sought after. Condition is another crucial aspect. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC often fetch the highest prices. A 1988 penny in pristine condition with a rare error could easily be worth over $32,000, like the one we're talking about today. This coin was graded at MS68RD by PCGS, meaning it's in near-perfect condition with its original red luster intact. In fact, one such penny was sold at auction for exactly $32,009. That's right, someone's pocket change turned into a life-changing amount of money. This sale proves the value of checking your coins carefully before spending or cashing them in. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1988 penny? Here are 3 easy steps. Check the mint mark. Look closely for any anomalies, like a repunched or missing mint mark. Inspect the reverse. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot doubling or design variations. Assess the condition. The closer to mint condition, the better. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can lower their value. If you think you've found something special, consider having it professionally graded. It's an investment that can pay off big time if your coin turns out to be rare. And there you have it, folks. The 1988 Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary coin, but it's proof that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always check your change. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the world of valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Subscribe for more coin tips and rare finds, with links to other videos on valuable coins. What if I told you that a humble 1-cent coin from 1991 could be worth a jaw-dropping $37,000 today? Yes, you heard that right. A coin that most of us overlook every day has skyrocketed in value, turning into a hidden treasure for collectors. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1991 Lincoln 1-cent coin, its history, its errors, and why it's worth so much money. Stick around, because you might have one of these valuable coins hiding in your pocket or coin jar. Before we get into the reasons behind its incredible value, let's start with a bit of history. The 1991 Lincoln 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, is part of the iconic series first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, marking the centennial of his birth. This coin has been a staple of American currency for over a century. The design features Victor David Brenner's portrait of Lincoln on the obverse side, while the reverse side, at the time, depicted the Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo. By 1991, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of these pennies annually. However, not all pennies are created equal. Certain coins from this year stand out due to rare errors or unique production characteristics. And that's where the story of the $37,000 penny begins. So, what makes this seemingly ordinary coin so valuable? It all boils down to rarity and collector demand. Let's break it down into three main factors: errors, condition, and scarcity. Error coins are a collector's dream. In the case of the 1991 Lincoln penny, some coins were struck with major minting errors. These could include off-center strikes, double dies, or even coins struck on the wrong planchet, for example, on a dime planchet instead of a penny planchet. These errors make each coin unique, which significantly increases its value. The condition of a coin, also known as its grade, is another crucial factor. Coins graded as mint state (MS) by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are worth far more than coins with visible wear and tear. A 1991 Lincoln penny in pristine, mint state 68 or higher condition is what collectors are after, and it's one of these high-grade coins that fetch $37,000 at auction. Lastly, scarcity plays a huge role. While billions of 1991 Lincoln pennies were minted, only a tiny fraction have the combination of rare errors and high grades that make them so valuable. Remember, it's not just about how many coins were produced, it's about how many survived in exceptional condition. The record-breaking sale of a 1991 Lincoln penny occurred at a major auction, where a pristine mint state 68 coin with a rare double die error sold for an astounding $37,000. But even if your 1991 penny isn't in perfect condition, it could still be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its grade and any unique characteristics. The current market for rare Lincoln pennies is hotter than ever. Collectors and investors are constantly searching for these coins, driving prices higher and higher. If you've got a 1991 penny, it's definitely worth checking its condition and looking for errors. Now, let's talk about how you can identify a valuable 1991 Lincoln penny. First, grab a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and closely examine your coin. Here's what to look for: minting errors. Look for off-center strikes, doubling in the lettering or date, or signs that the coin was struck on an unusual planchet. Condition: check for luster, sharp details, and the absence of wear. Coins with scratches or discoloration won't fetch as high a price. Mint mark: the 1991 penny was minted in Philadelphia. No mint mark: Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. While most high-value coins are from Philadelphia, Denver and San Francisco coins can also be valuable if they meet the other criteria. So, you've found a 1991 penny that looks promising. What's next? Here are a few steps to take. Don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can damage its surface and significantly reduce its value. Get it graded. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll assess its condition and authenticity, which is essential for selling it. Consult an expert. Reach out to a numismatist or coin dealer for advice on its value. Consider selling. If your coin is valuable, you can sell it at auction, through a dealer, or online on platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Who would have thought that a simple penny from 1991 could hold so much value in history? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's always worth checking your change. You never know what treasure you might find. So, go ahead and dig through those jars, wallets, and drawers. Your next big find could be just a penny away. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories about valuable coins. See you in the next video. Hey there, coin collectors and enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. In today's video, we're going to talk about a highly sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics, the 1992 Lincoln 1-cent coin, also known as the penny. Now, you might be thinking, a penny? What makes a 1992 penny so special? Well, stay tuned, because this coin has a fascinating history, and believe it or not, it could be worth up to $42,999 in today's market. At first glance, a 1992 penny may not seem like much, especially when you're used to finding these coins all over the place. But what makes this particular year so valuable? It's all about a few rare anomalies, some unique minting issues, and a collector's desire for the rarest of the rare. Let's start with the basics. The 1992 Lincoln 1-cent coin was minted by the U.S. Mint in both Philadelphia and Denver, and it was the last year before the changes to the design in 1993. But while these pennies are common in circulation, they can become incredibly valuable if they feature specific traits, such as errors or minting anomalies that make them stand out from the rest. To understand why the 1992 penny can be so valuable, let's first take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny. This iconic coin was first introduced in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner, to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. It quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in American currency, featuring the likeness of President Lincoln on the obverse, front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, back, until 2009, when the design was changed to mark Lincoln's 200th birthday. Now, let's focus on the 1992 edition. The obverse features Lincoln's profile, while the reverse, as we've mentioned, shows the Lincoln Memorial. But what makes certain 1992 pennies especially valuable is the presence of specific minting errors or characteristics. One of the key reasons some 1992 pennies are worth big bucks is due to the double die error, which occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once, creating a doubled image. This error, although rare, is incredibly sought after by collectors. On a 1992 penny, the double die error can be found primarily on the date, where you'll notice the numbers 1992 appear as if they've been stamped twice, creating a ghostly, doubled effect. Take a look at this example of the 1992 double die penny. Notice how the numbers 1992 appear blurred or doubled. This is what makes this penny stand out, and why it's so valuable. Not only is this error rare, but it also adds a premium to the coin's value. A typical 1992 penny without this error will be worth just 1 cent, but if you find a double die version, you're looking at a potential value of up to $42,999, depending on the coin's condition and the specific error. But here's the catch: condition is everything when it comes to coin values. A graded coin, like those found in mint state condition, will fetch a much higher price than one that's heavily worn. The higher the grade, the more money you could get for the coin. For example, a 1992 double die penny that's been professionally graded as MS65 or higher could easily bring in tens of thousands of dollars. Now, let's quickly go over how coins are graded. The Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, uses a 1 to 70 scale to determine a coin's grade. Here's a breakdown. MS60 to MS62, coins that are in uncirculated condition but may show somewhere. MS63 to MS65, coins that are near perfect, with only minor imperfections. MS66 and higher, coins that are virtually flawless and can command the highest prices. Now, if you're wondering how the market for these coins has evolved, let's take a closer look at how the value of the 1992 Lincoln penny has changed over the years. Back in the early 2000s, a 1992 double die penny might have been worth only a few $100s. But as more collectors became aware of its rarity, the value skyrocketed, with the highest sales hitting nearly $43,000 in recent years. As you can see from the graph, the value of this rare penny has steadily increased as more and more collectors search for that elusive double die error. Demand is driving the prices up, and if you happen to have one of these pennies in your collection, now might be the perfect time to get it professionally appraised. Coin auctions are another great way to see just how much the 1992 Lincoln penny can fetch. At major numismatic auctions, we've seen these pennies go for over $40,000, with some collectors even willing to pay more for high-grade examples with the double die error. So, how can you tell if your 1992 penny is worth thousands of dollars? First, check for the double die error. Look closely at the date and any other elements on the coin. If you spot that doubled effect, you could be holding on to something worth a small fortune. Also, remember that the condition of the coin is key. A well-preserved coin with no scratches or damage is always worth more. Get it graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC for an official assessment. To sum it up, the 1992 Lincoln 1-cent coin might look like an ordinary penny to the untrained eye, but if you find one with that rare double die error, you could be holding on to a coin worth nearly $43,000 in today's market. So keep an eye out in your change and check your penny jar. You might just find a hidden gem. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos on rare and valuable coins. And if you have any questions about the 1992 Lincoln penny or want to share your own coin finds, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hey, coin collectors and history buffs! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an exciting topic, the 2021 Lincoln 1-cent coin, also known as the penny, and why it's worth a whopping $12,999. In this video, we'll go through its history, the rarities associated with it, and the factors that contribute to its high market value. You won't want to miss out on this one, especially if you've got a 2021 penny stashed away in your collection. So, without further ado, let's get started. Brief overview of the 2021 Lincoln 1-cent coin. First things first, let's break down the basics of this coin. The 2021 Lincoln 1-cent coin is part of the United States Mint's annual production of pennies. Since 1909, the Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency, with its design changing several times. The most recent change came in 2010, when the reverse design was updated to feature the Union Shield, symbolizing the strength and unity of the country. In 2021, the Lincoln cent continued to carry this shield design, while the obverse front still showcases Abraham Lincoln's portrait, a tribute to one of the most revered U.S. presidents. But this coin wasn't just produced in a regular batch, it has some interesting and rare varieties that can fetch some serious money in the market. The history of the Lincoln cent series. The Lincoln penny has a rich history dating back to 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The initial design featured Lincoln's profile, facing right, on the obverse and was designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse initially depicted two stalks of wheat, symbolizing America's agricultural heritage, which gave rise to the popular name, wheat penny. In 1959, the design was changed to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and the iconic Lincoln Memorial appeared on the reverse. This design remained unchanged until 2009, when the U.S. Mint produced 4 different reverse designs to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. These designs depicted significant moments from Lincoln's life, and some of these coins, especially in uncirculated or proof condition, are highly sought after by collectors. The 2021 coin year and minting process. By 2021, the U.S. Mint was continuing the shield reverse design. While the penny is often seen as the least valuable coin in the U.S., there are still rare varieties that can surprise collectors. In 2021, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but the real story lies in the unusual variations that made certain coins so special. Coins with minting errors, mistakes in the design process, and even certain die varieties can drive the price of a single penny into the thousands of dollars. Why is the 2021 Lincoln 1-cent worth $12,999? Here's the big question. Why is a 2021 penny worth $12,999? The answer lies in a few key factors. Minting errors and misprints. Coins produced with minting errors can be incredibly valuable. Some 2021 Lincoln cents have double dies, where the design appears more than once due to a mistake during the striking process. These errors are rare, and their value skyrockets if they're in great condition. A double die error can push the value of a penny well beyond its face value. Low mintage. Certain 2021 Lincoln pennies had an exceptionally low mintage or were struck in limited numbers due to supply chain issues and minting challenges. Low mintage coins are harder to find and can demand a premium from collectors who are eager to complete their collections. Condition. Grading coins are graded based on their condition and appearance, with higher grade coins being more valuable. Pennies from 2021 that are in mint state or proof condition are much more valuable. Some collectors hunt for pennies that are in flawless condition, such as MS-70, mint state 70, which is the highest grade possible. Die varieties. Some 2021 pennies feature unique die varieties that were created by the mint's dies wearing out or misaligning. These can include slight misalignments in the design, subtle differences in lettering, or even errors in the date or mint mark. If you have a 2021 penny with one of these unique features, it can easily fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Collector demand. The demand for rare pennies has been growing in recent years, especially among numismatic collectors. People who collect coins for their historical and monetary value rather than just their face value. As demand for these rare varieties continues to rise, the value of certain 2021 pennies has reached upwards of $12,999. How to identify a valuable 2021 Lincoln penny. So, how do you know if your 2021 penny could be worth a small fortune? Here are some tips for spotting a valuable penny. Look for minting errors. Check the date and design details carefully. Look for any signs of doubling or misprints. Examine the condition. A coin in perfect condition, with no scratches, blemishes, or wear, can significantly increase its value. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition are often graded as MS-65 or higher. Check for unique die varieties. Pay attention to any unique features, such as die cracks, misaligned strikes, or blurry details. Get it professionally graded. If you believe your 2021 penny might be valuable, consider getting it graded by a professional service like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. This will give you a better idea of its condition and market worth. Where to sell your valuable 2021 penny. If you've discovered that your 2021 Lincoln penny is worth a lot of money, you might be wondering where to sell it. Here are a few places to consider. Coin dealers. Many professional coin dealers specialize in rare and valuable coins. They can offer you a fair price based on their expertise and market trends. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay or Heritage Auctions can connect you with buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for rare coins. Just make sure to provide clear photos and detailed descriptions to attract serious collectors. Coin shows. Attending coin shows can give you the opportunity to meet potential buyers face to face. These events also offer a great way to network with other collectors and dealers. And there you have it. The 2021 Lincoln 1-cent coin might just be the hidden gem in your collection, worth an impressive $12,999 if it has the right features. Whether you've got one with a rare minting error or it's in pristine condition, there are plenty of reasons why this coin is commanding such a high price. Remember, coin collecting is all about attention to detail, so keep searching through your pennies. You never know what you might find. If you've enjoyed this video and want more tips on rare coins, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin content. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!